Mushy mushy everybody, Lori Gemini Tarot here. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for my Libras. This is going to be for September 1st through the 15th, 2018. All right, so this is going to be for all my Libras in the house. Remember, this is a general reading. This is not going to resonate with everybody. Check your sun, moon, star, whatever, Venus, rising, Mars, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know, I pick up on a shit ton of energy. There's like millions of fucking people on this planet, you know, so chill the fuck out, okay? I'll be all fucking defensive. So, you know, take what applies to you and leave the rest out, right? Okay. Okay. What's going on, Libra? Okay, so let me go ahead and do Libra, September 1st, 15th, 2018. Libra, 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 Libra. Okay. Libras, can you hear me? See, that was the song I was thinking for. Okay. Yeah, Papa, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Libras, can you hear me? Libra, Libra, can you hear me? Libra, Libra, Libra. Yeah, I think you're Barbara Streisand or some shit like that. It's like you're wanting to be heard. I feel like it's gonna be conflict in a family household, like with a father or something like that. Like a older male figure or something. Like you just want to be heard, you just want to be accepted. Hear that rustling? That is my cat Mamo playing with the box, which I would rather have him be distracted than him trying to fuck up my vibe with this wheel. So there we go. Okay. Libra, 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 September 1st through the 15th, 2015. Libras, can you hear me? Libras, can you hear me? Okay. Okay. So this is your main theme, okay? This is the 10 of chalices. So this is self-love, self-acceptance, just self-esteem, self-care, self-love. When you love yourself, that's when you're ready to love others, okay? Home, harmony, family, life, personal relationships, romance, everything, okay? So this is... Okay, so this could be like, that's just where you currently are. This is what you may be trying to aspire. This may be you're putting up a front. So let's go ahead and get some clarification on what the fuck going on with my Libras. So let's go ahead. Okay. Okay, so this requires patience and time. Okay, so what you're doing is that you're working on yourself. You're working on your craft. You're focusing on you, and you are building the relationship within yourself, and that is taking some time for you, Libras. Okay, and you are aware of that you know that this self-care and this self-love, working on you, you're able to. You know that this is going to take some time, and you're okay with taking time. You're getting there. You are getting there. You're closer to the finish line. But you just don't want to do like shitty half-ass work, you know? Because we got the 8 of Pentacles, okay? But I do feel like there's a conflict that you do have with you and another person. I do feel like this is like a family member, I do feel like. But it could also be a loved one, it could be a coworker, it could just be friends in general. But I do see like a discussion that's having, like it's a falling out. And I do see like depression and sadness, you know. So there's going to be a conflict, words being said. And it's just like you're not going to see eye to eye, or you're going to hear something, and it's going to kind of, and it may like in a way kind of put you in your place. Like you finally, like you get clarity, but like the situation's like doesn't look in your favor though, you know? And, you know, and it's just, you know, they just say something, and, you know, they may just like lay it out as it is. You may not like what they have to hear, or they may not like what you have to hear, but you guys are not seeing eye to eye, and there's just depression and sadness from that. So you're unable to kind of move forward. We have the 2 of Swords reverse, okay? And then we have the 6 of Swords reverse, okay? So you're unable to move on from this. So I feel like because you have a conflict with somebody, I do feel like it's from like a family member. And part of the reason is because we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So that's usually like grounding for self, like for me, it's like, you know, for like, not only for yourself, but it's also for like your loved ones, you know, and stuff like that. So I do feel like there is a conflict that you have with somebody. It's not going well. This is why you're unable to move on. I feel like this is the reason why, you know, you're unable to move forward. You're still kind of stuck in this mourning thing. Okay. All right. And we do have the 2 of Chalices. So there may be love coming your way, or you do have love. Maybe you do have like a love offer, but maybe you feel like you've been working towards getting this love offer, or you've been working on yourself, and because you've been working on yourself, you're attracting this love offer. But maybe you just can't see eye to eye. And you can't like move on from it. Or like maybe you're stuck in the past. Not necessarily has to be a romantic person. This could be, I mean, of course this could be romance or whatever, but it could be that you do love and care for this person, and you're trying to work it out, and you're trying to be patient, but you're just not seeing eye to eye, and you don't think the relationship's going anywhere. You have to move on. You know, it's like you're depressed, but you can't move on. So let's try to get some clarification for you, Libra. So first way is the 10 of Chalices here. Why is the 10 of Chalices here? Why is the 10 of Chalices here? Where's the 10 of Chalices here? Why is the 10 of Chalices here? Those are too many cards. Why is the 10 of Chalices here? Okay. So this is it's about judgment. Okay. So you've made a choice. You're pulling a judgment card. Okay, so with judgment, it's kind of a yin and a yang. So it's like whatever choice, whatever decision that you make, whatever actions, whatever words that you lead, there's consequences for better or worse. Okay, so there's a yin to the yang towards everything. So you've made a decision. Okay, you've made a decision. You made a judgment call for personal happiness. Okay? You made a judgment call for personal happiness. Okay? You made a choice. You chose that decision, and you knew, like, because of making that decision, I feel like you are, for some of you that are single, you're more about wanting to be independent, and right now, you're more of a care of me. Not like saying it's like, there's nothing wrong with being selfish about being like taking care of yourself and focusing on you. There's nothing wrong with it, but you made a judgment call to make it all about you, or to focus in on you, or work on you. You're putting yourself first, okay? You're putting yourself first, which there's nothing wrong with that. But because when you put yourself first, there's consequences to that. Some people like it. Some people will have no problem with you standing up for yourself. Some people do have a problem with you standing up for yourself, okay? So why is the Eight of Pentacles here? So why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Okay. So we have the the Two of Swords reverse. Okay, so you made a decision. You're no longer foggy. You no longer have your blinders on. You're focused. You have clarity. And there's choices and you're making a decision. Okay, and you've made that decision. All right, because you had your blinders on for a while. And you decided, and you made a decision, and you're focusing in on yourself and working on you. Okay? Okay, so why is the Two of Swords here? So why is the Two of Swords here? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what you're wanting to work this conflict out with a friend or a family member, a coworker, a loved one. But I have a feeling this is like family member related, more towards family ties. So you are trying to work things out for the sakes of wanting this unity. You want this prosperity. You want this union, like you want to be grounded. You want that stability within your family. You want that love. That's what you want, okay? And that's what you want, okay? That's why you're reaching out to them. That's why you're talking to them, is because you want this, okay? But you're not getting there, okay? Maybe because they don't know what you want. You want the same thing like they do. But you're not seeing eye to eye, okay? Okay, so why is the Six of Swords reverse here? So why is the Six of Swords reverse here? Why is the Six of Swords reverse here? Okay. I'm going to take these three cards. They definitely wanted to be noticed. Okay. Okay. You're sad. You're depressed. You can't move on from this, okay? You try to resolve this matter with this person or particular family members or group, whatever the case may be. You want that unity. You want that unity, but it's not going anywhere, okay? You guys are not seeing eye to eye. It's just friction. You're sad, you're depressed, you can't move on from this. Is a few things. One, we got the Four of Cups. Okay, so you're kind of like bored, like daydreaming. You know, it's just like, it's like you like, in a way, kind of living in this loop. You kind of like, in a way, a little bit, it's kind of easy to be complacent, to live in drama, you know? Because, like, when you're being complacent, and it's easy to be complacent than to move forward. It's like you're being a crybaby bitch. You're being a crybaby bitch. And they're like, look, there's life, there's flowers, there's life into this. But here you are, you're crying. Maybe you're upset because you wanted this. Okay, you really wanted this family life. You really wanted that unity, you wanted that bond. But there's no conflict. You're not getting anywhere from this. And you're sad. But it's like you're just like, you're hoping for that, but you're not getting that, okay? You're daydreaming, you're wishful thinking. You do have options, but you're just like crying over like some petty stuff. The good thing is that we do have Queen, so this is about power, well, authority, okay? We have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you're taking action. You're very sweet. You're very nice. But you use your charms to your advantage to get what you want, okay? You're beautiful, but you really have no problem being a major bitch if needed to and lay the smack down on stuff. And you're also with the Queen of Pentacles. You want grounded, you want stability within yourself, within family members, within the loved ones. So it's like you don't feel like you have power or respect, you know? You feel like you don't have power or respect. And you know, it's like you're not going to maybe get that. People may not see you eye to eye. And so you're okay with just kind of, you're okay with being your own queen. I think some of you are depressed because you hold too high of a standard. You know? Maybe you treat people like peasants. But it's like you're crying because you want that stability. You want that validation. You want that love. You know, you want to be like the perfect wife, the perfect mother, like the businesswoman. It's like you want to be this kick-ass bitch, but you don't feel like you're a kick-ass bitch. Why is the Two of Chalices here? Why is the Two of Chalices here? Okay. Tower. Okay. We have the Tower. You're going to have a moment, a shocking moment that may rock your foundation. So you're working on yourself, okay, because of love. Because you want this love, you want this unity, you want this marriage. Like, it doesn't matter who it is with, but this is what you want, this is what you desire. But in order for you to get this, you have to be completely happy within yourself and let go of all baggage, or as much as possible, so you don't carry that shit into the next relationship. You know, you have to know when is a time to start moving forward. And the goal is like, it's self-love, self-help, you know, and you're going to get that love that you desire and that you do deserve, because you are a queen, you are a goddess. You shouldn't let anybody else make you feel any less. Okay. You know, you're building on yourself. You're building on this relationship. But there is a Tower moment. Could be that, you know, something tragic may have happened involving being in a relationship with somebody that caused you to be independent, focusing on yourself. Those are way too many. You know, part of it too, why you may be sad or depressed, because you are trying to work this out with another person, you know, but you guys are two different people. So you're two queens on different frequencies, okay? Two kings or two queens, whatever you want it. Each are two very strong people, you know, on different frequencies. And they both have different values and different needs and different tactics on how you accomplish things, which there's nothing wrong with it, but you guys handle business differently, all right? Okay. Okay. So whatever you're trying to wish for, whatever you're trying to hope for the better of this situation, you know, like your wish isn't going to come true. Okay. So there's no, hey, maybe another talk through or whatever is going to resolve this issue. It's not. So whatever the case may be, this is not going to be a hopeful situation. You may be dealing with another air sign. This is an Aquarius, so you could be dealing with another air sign. There's a whole bunch of signs all over the place. There's like water signs and earth and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And so the other card that fell out is Temperance. This is upright. So you are closer to completing your karmic cycle. Okay. You've been focusing on yourself. You've been cutting people that don't serve you out of your life. You've been focusing within. You've been building you up. You've been building you up so you can get this, okay? But you had to go through this maybe a couple of times because, in order for you to get to where you need to be. So you can get the love that you deserve. Alrighty then. So I'm going to go ahead and do another reading. Okay, so this reading did not resonate with you. I'm going to go ahead and do another reading. And of course, it's going to be general. Okay. Okay, Libra, 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 Libra. Okay. Libra, I'm gonna live forever. Da, 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 da. Libra, I'm gonna live forever. Da, 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 da. Say my name, say my name. I don't know. A little weird little songs that I have my signs. Okay, Libra, 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 Libra. Okay, Libra, September 1st to the 15th, 2018. Okay, so please give me a reading for my Libras. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay. Libra. Okay, main focus point is the 5 of Cups. So you're in mourning, you're in loss, dealing with a heartbreak. Okay, so even though there's some sorrow, there is beauty around you. You do have choices, you do have abundance and people that do love and care for you. But right now, you're just feeling like you're in a pity party. So what the fuck's up? So let's go ahead and get some clarification, Libra. So what's going on? Why is there a pity party? Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So it could be that you're dealing with an earth sign, like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Fuck. It's been a long day. Okay. So it could be that you're dealing with an earth sign, but maybe you just want grounded. You want to feel grounded. You want stability. You want this happy home, happy life. Like great career. You want that whole package. Maybe you feel like you don't have it. But something with an earth sign. It's making you mournful. Could be like a parent. It could be a parent, like a father figure. Or it could be a spouse. Get some more clarification. Okay. Alrighty then. So you are at a crossroads. You are at a crossroads on whether if you want to... Some of you may be trying to decide on whether if you want to actually keep a house or if you're trying to sell a house. I'm not going to take those. Those are way too many. Some of you are at a crossroads on whether if you want to keep a house or sell a house. You guys have like emotional ties to it. But I feel like a lot of you, this is pertaining to a relationship. You're wondering on whether if you should stay or you should go. Whether if you want to try to work on this, try to work on this relationship, try to work on a marriage, try to keep this person in your life. That was way too many. We have the Three of Swords, okay? So you're at a crossroads, trying to figure shit out. Okay. So you guys are kind of like daydreaming, kind of wishful thinking. You're hoping for the best. You really are hoping for the best, okay? What you know it's not there. You know it's not there.